From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today is Tuesday. It is the 29th of March, 2016, the final week of the month of March. And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And we hope you're doing well today. How you doing today?
I'm good.
She's good. Pat's not here. Pat's on assignment.
Kate's on assignment, not Pat. Pat is filling in for Kate.
Kate's on assignment. Pat's right here.
Yes.
Pat!
Yes.
Pat's here. Okay. Stuff today includes a trivia question coming up in a few minutes. We'll look over birthdays and such as that. Plus, today is the 29th of the month, and that means today is National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. Anybody in the family own a business?
Nope.
Okay. Convenience store, anything like that?
Nope.
Business some kind like that? Okay, me either right now. Smoke and Mirrors Day today. Smoke and Mirrors. Speaking of which, we have a magician coming to the stage at the Paramount Theater as part of the April Fool's Follies, and that's coming up Friday night of this week, this Friday night, beginning at 7 p.m. Now, ticket sales have been a little slower than I had hoped. Hello, get on the stick here. Can I say that?
Go right ahead.
Hooray, hooray, hooray. We got a magician. I should say an illusionist. We have a stand-up comic. We've got a fellow playing acoustic guitar by the name of Pastor Glenn Phillips. We have a jazz band, we've got a bluegrass band, we've got Irish dancers, we've got a ballerina and a tap dancer going toe-to-toe. Hey, that's pretty good, toe-to-toe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, that's what we got, plus all this other stuff we have. We got a ton of entertainment. Ton, I say. Donald Sutton's going to be singing his heart out. And Casey Sutton, no relation, will also lose her heart. Something like that. But anyway, that's coming up Friday night. Tickets only $15. It is a plethora of fantastic entertainment. You will be amazed at the entertainment coming out of Wayne County just this one night. One night, 7 o'clock it begins at the Paramount Theater. Tickets are $15. Reserved seating is available. It's going to be a great evening of entertainment, plus a whole lot of
craziness.
Craziness is going to be there. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. You know, that guy, what's his name, Jeff Holtz, and there's a Kurt Keller, and there's Julie Beck, and there's Carol Bowden. They're all going to be a part of this lunacy. Yeah, I'll be there too. Anyway, looking forward to it. You will have a good time, I promise. And it's all for United Way of Wayne County. That's right, all for United Way of Wayne County. Proceeds will benefit United Way, and we hope you're able to go. Again, it begins at 7 p.m. the evening of Friday this week. Okay? All right. Okay, we did that, didn't we? Birthdays today. Birthdays include Bud Court. You know if you saw him. Christopher Lawford's having a birthday. Court is 68. Lawford 61. Elle McPherson, the model. You know Elle McPherson? She's a model. She's tall. She's 52. 52? Good gracious. Lucy Lawless. You know who that is?
Nope.
She was the star of the TV show. I want to say not Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. She was the Amazon warrior. What's her name? It'll all come to me in a dream or something. Anyway, she is 48 today. Lucy Lawless, also a very talented actress in her own right. She's from New Zealand. She is. And she's a Kiwi. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's birthdays. Now, the communities and schools of Wayne County, each month, they offer a nonprofit of the month award to a nonprofit. And this month's award goes to Great Harvest Bread Company in the Sunrise Shopping Center here in Goldsboro on East Ash Street. Bread the way it ought to be. Baking from scratch since 1976 is Great Harvest Bread Company. And Communities in Schools very proud to offer the nonprofit of the month to Great Harvest Bread Company. Congratulations there, folks. Okay, and what do you have over there?
We have the Friends of the Library preview night book sale tonight.
Okay. That's
From 5 to 8. And if you are not a member of the Friends of the Library, you can actually come. That way you can preview all the books and before the public enters. And the membership for an individual is $10 and a family is $15. Just come to the library on Ash Street and you can fill out your membership papers and pay your dues, and you are
enjoying right there.
Enjoying right there.
Whoa! Yes. So that means once you join, you can take part in the Friends of the Book sale.
Yes, you actually can go that first night before the public is invited. Only members are able to go on the first night.
And then after that, the next day,
which is March 30th, and all the way to April 2nd, the public is able to go.
Okay.
And the hours are March 30th from 9 to 5, March 31st from 12 to 6, April 1st from 12 to 5, and April 2nd from 9 to 5.
So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And a quick reminder that some of these books are brand new.
Yes.
Some of them are. Some of them are slightly used. Anyway, they're all good.
And in the past, they've had like videos and CDs.
Yeah.
Not just actually books.
Not just books.
Yep.
There's a little bit of everything there. Okay.
Yep.
Let's go to our interview, and when we see that interview, we'll be back. Today we're at Herman Park, right? That's where we are. We're here with John Love. John, who are you? What's your name?
John Love.
Okay, John Love is here with us. John is with the IT department with the County of Wayne, right?
Right.
Now, we're not here to talk about the IT department with the County of Wayne. We're here to talk about Leadership Wayne, right?
Right.
John, what is Leadership Wayne? What is that?
Leadership Wayne is a group put on by the Chamber of Commerce that tells us all about Wayne County and the things done in Wayne County. And it also involves a project for the community, and that's what we're here to talk about today.
All right, now that includes, of course, manufacturing. You tour manufacturing plants, you tour all kinds of facilities, medical facilities and such, offices.
Right.
Anything has anything to do with Wayne County.
Right.
Making it work and operate in a good way.
Right.
All right, now, why are we here at the park today?
To talk about Wayne Leadership's project for the year.
And what is that project?
It is a reading walkway through the park to encourage children to read and exercise.
All right. Well, we want to bring in Craig Foucht at this point. Craig, come on over here just a second now. And what do you do when you're not with Leadership Wayne?
I am the Transportation Department Chair at Wayne Community College, and what I am doing typically on any given day is helping pour into students and helping them find jobs here in the community.
Oh, great. Okay. And that ought to be a fun job.
Absolutely. Very, very rewarding.
I'm sure it is. Well, Craig, tell me about the project of Wayne Leadership. What's going on with that?
Well, we had 8 or 9 submissions to the Chamber of Commerce this year, and the class decided to choose one in particular that was a partnership between the Kiwanis and Partnership for Children.
Great.
And so I think everybody has a tie to Herman Park and the train, and
Yes.
kind of a sentimental thing. But on top of that, this project itself was one that really hit socioeconomic, basically, of the whole county.
Okay.
Pretty much anybody can benefit from this. Now, the project is geared towards younger children. It is for a pre-K type age.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we chose this is we think that it can help do something like changing the community, and in a good way. So you get little kids that maybe don't get the experience of being able to read a book. Mom
Right.
and dad maybe not reading to them, but they might come out to the park. And what this does, this gets them out there and potentially gets them reading. And so if we can get them in an interest, they'll walk around the quarter-mile track here and basically on each station read a page of the book.
We're going to be looking at some of these stands that are set up around here. But tell me about the project itself. What's involved and what are you doing?
So we had 18 people inside of the class, and what we ended up doing was we got involved with the college. We had some resources, of course, at the college that helped us out. They built these stands that are behind us over here. They're actually made out of aluminum, so they're not going to rot or anything like that. They should be here for years to come. We ended up putting in a sealed enclosure that'll hold the pages to the book. We came out here about 3 weeks ago, dug some holes, poured some concrete, put some lags in. A lot of physical labor part of it. Then we came back the next week and we mounted up all of the stands, and then we came back the week after and started putting on some of the displays. We've done some cleaning up over here by the train. We're actually putting in also a book exchange inside there. It's going to be called a Little Free Library.
And where's that going to be?
That's going to be actually over at the train station.
Okay.
And so what this will do, that's the Kiwanis side of it. They're trying to also encourage children of all ages to read. And so one of the things it'll do is if you donate a book, you'll get a ride on the train. Or if you read 3 books, you can get a free ride on the train.
Wow.
So yeah, the Kiwanis and the partnership both really got some good things going for trying to encourage literacy here in Wayne County.
That's great. Now, as we look at these stands that are set up around the park, how many, any idea how many stands we have set up?
18.
18.
18 stands.
And within those stands are set up so that, in fact, they're kind of low to the ground so that children will want to see them and look at them and try to read them. So what are we looking at?
So we're looking at pre-K again, you know, before they get into kindergarten. If we can get them reading before, we can get them read to before, then they're going to be more successful in life, statistics show.
Right.
So we are trying to help out the younger generation with that. They are low to the ground, so they are meant for children that are going to be 4 and probably under. And one of the other things, one of the reasons why Parks and Rec decided to put it on this side of the park is because of the sidewalk. So they are ADA accessible, so you know even somebody that maybe was in a wheelchair could get up to the stands and be able to read it.
Now, Leadership Wayne is an annual. It goes for a year, each person, and then they start all over again. Is that right?
Yes, sir, they do.
All right.
So it's an application process to get into Leadership Wayne, and one of the things that they're doing there is they're trying to develop younger leaders within the county, within the community, and hopefully raise them up. So yeah, we get a lot of connections, get to meet some people, get to tour facilities like you guys mentioned earlier, and it's a really good process. We've also got to do some leadership presentations, working in a group, and then of course this being a big team type event, we've all had to work, we've all had to come to a consensus on how we're going to do this. We had to raise the funds to be able to do it, and so it's been a really good learning experience.
I know anybody that I have ever talked with that has been through Leadership Wayne just has high praise for it. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization and event put on by the Chamber.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's great. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I'm sure John has, along with the rest of the class.
All right, John, when did you start with Leadership Wayne?
You started in the fall.
In the fall.
Yes.
So you'll have until the fall.
It's about 9 months total.
Okay. So what have you been able to do so far with Leadership Wayne?
Well, we had an industry day. We had agribusiness day.
Okay.
Education day, where we went to different school systems, University of Mount Olive, etc. And we went to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base one day.
All right. Now, Craig, when people are involved with Leadership Wayne on a particular day, does the entire class go, or is it divided up in some way?
Yeah, so the entire class goes. It's once a month we have a class day. On any given class day, there's usually a presentation being done by one of the teams. So we get paired up with people that we probably have never met before, and we get paired up. We get a subject. This year we had to do topics were on leadership, and there were some really interesting topics. But we'll usually do that either in the morning or in the afternoon after our class day. And then the class day, everybody rides the bus to different locations. We go in, we meet people, and they basically tell us what they do here in the county, how they do it, and also looking at how they work with other partners within the county.
So, John, how does one become involved? It's an application process, so what do they do?
They apply on the website of the chamber and turn that in and just wait.
That's very simple.
Yes.
Go to the WayneCountyChamber.com and apply.
Yes, that's as simple as that.
Simple as that. Now, I would have to think there's a waiting list of perhaps not everyone gets a chance to become a part of Leadership Wayne. Is that right?
I do understand it's a selective process. That I don't know exactly how many they had, but we originally started with 20, and I think we're down to 18 or 19 now.
Right, but you can't get so many in there at a time,
That's
I'm sure it's a wonderful wonderful thing that the Chamber's doing with Leadership Wayne. Talking with Craig Foucht of Wayne Community College and John Love of the County of Wayne. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our guest today is Professor Lenard D. Moore, University of Mount Olive, Associate Professor of English, my favorite language.
Wow.
Wow.
Cool. I'm
How you
glad
doing,
to hear
man?
that. I'm doing great.
It's really good to have you with us today.
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
So what do you bring to the table today, sir?
Well, I'm here to talk about the University of Mount Olive 2016 Literary Festival,
Oh boy.
which I direct the Literary Festival on campus. It's a great program. I enjoy it. And we're bringing Jason Mott here, M-O-T-T. He's the author of The Returned, which was a New York Times bestseller. Also, it was turned into an ABC miniseries, Resurrection. And then his second novel has already been optioned for a film with Lionsgate.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. He's the guy.
He's the man, huh?
He's the man.
And he pronounces his last name Mott?
Well, I'm thinking that's how you pronounce it.
M-O-T?
M-O-T-T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So, and this is when, did you say?
It is March 30th. His guest reading or featured reading is March 30th at 7 o'clock p.m. in Southern Bank Auditorium on the campus of the University of Mount Olive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Looking forward to it.
Tell me more about the Literacy Fest.
The
Literary Fest.
The Literary
I mean,
Festival,
Literary Fest.
it happens every year on campus, sometimes February, many times in March. It has happened also in April, so it's once a year. But it's a great two-day festival. On the first day, we have the featured author. The second day, we have the student poetry slam, and the students do a great job there, and I enjoy it.
Oh, I know you
Great.
would.
Oh, absolutely. So we're hoping people come out to the student poetry slam on March 31st. That would also be great entertainment to see those students so engaged in delivering their poems and performing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, as a published author yourself, in fact, nationally recognized published author, and quite talented, and I've heard you read some of your poems. Will you be doing any of the reading, or perhaps giving a lecture or perhaps workshop during this literary festival?
Well, I will MC the student poetry slam.
Okay.
I usually try to get them riled up with performance there and get the audience excited.
Yeah,
so
get 'em
we'll see
riled
what
up,
happens with that. But not exactly. However, I will be doing some poetry readings and being on a panel throughout Wayne County. You know about Wayne County Reads, so
yes.
I'll be involved
Very
with
much
that.
so,
So yes.
Okay, very good.
But I'm here to talk about that literary festival.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's an exciting thing.
That
And
is an exciting thing.
On the second day, we also have a workshop that the guest author teaches, and that's for usually the creative writing students. So we have about 10 to 12 students in the workshop, and so that's happening too. So I'm excited about that. I'm just excited as the students are, because I just love literature.
I know you do.
Yeah, so, So we'll have that for them. But I'm also excited about all of the support we have on campus, all of the different offices. Hope's office help with PR. She usually contact the alumni. I mean,
You're talking about Hope Fields of the University of Mount Olive.
Fields,
Yes, she happens to be
absolutely.
in the room with us
Yeah, absolutely.
as we speak.
Rhonda Jessup.
I know Rhonda as well. Yeah.
Public
Doing a great job,
relations.
Rhonda Jessup is.
Miss Kerstetter's office with the reception, Dr. Kerstetter's office with the dinner. There's so many offices that are involved in this, and so I just love the support that we get.
There's a
from the
lot
Literary
of
Festival.
support. As a side note, I wonder how many people realize a lot of the volunteerism that comes out of that office, out of Dr. Kerstetter's office. He himself volunteers
Absolutely.
a lot for so many different
Absolutely.
organizations.
Right, and he's so supportive of the arts, so I'm glad to be at the University of Mount Olive. When
Yes.
you have your leadership supporting the arts, I mean, you can't do nothing but have extraordinary programs.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so
exactly
I
right.
love it.
I guess you do.
Yeah.
You do, and you do a great job yourself there.
Oh,
and I know
thank
that
you.
anyone that with whom you work with at the college, they're mighty proud that you are there. You do a great job.
Oh, thank you.
All right. What else do we need to add, or is that about it for right now?
I think that's it. The Literary
This time.
Festival, March 30th, University of Mount Olive, 7 p.m. Southern Bank Auditorium.
All right. Professor Lenard D. Moore, I thank you very much
Thank
for being with
you.
us, sir. Thank you. Thank you so
Enjoyed it.
much.
Pleasure.
Good to see you.
Today we're at the Wayne County Public Library, and Donna Phillips, director here. Donna, we've been entertained, if you will, by several people, local folks, who have come in to let's start this whole thing over again in 5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Today we're at the Wayne County Public Library talking with director Donna Phillips. And Donna, this is Poetry Month, I believe.
It is. April is National Poetry Month.
And as a result of that, you have asked several people to come in and read their favorite poem.
That's right. This year, Wayne County Reads' theme is poetry. We're calling Wayne County Reads project this year Passionate for Poetry.
Oh, boy.
And so what better way than to invite the community to come out the whole month of April and to share a poem that they're passionate about.
Wonderful. Let's get an example right now.
I'm Ed Cromartie, County Commissioner for District 2. This morning I'm going to read the Mark Anthony speech, which comes from the play Julius Caesar. As it happened in 1964, as I graduated from high school, I was in the drama club, and for senior day, we decided to do the play Julius Caesar, and I played Mark Anthony. As a side note, we also took this play to the festival. We didn't win because having 25 or 30 people in a play was not assured to place or win, but we enjoyed it, and this is the Mark Anthony speech from that play. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do live after them. The good is often entered with their bones, so let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus has told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault. And grievously has Caesar answered it. Here, under the leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus was an honorable man, so are they all honorable men. I come to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransom did the coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that on the leprechaun I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus was ambitious, and sure, he was an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus said, but I am here to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till it comes back to me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cliff Locke. I am homeschooled and I am 8th grade, and today I will be reading My Shadow by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow, not at all like proper children, which is always very slow, for he sometimes shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. He hasn't got a notion of how children ought to play, and can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stays so close behind me. He's a coward, you can see. I'd think shame to stick to Nursey as that shadow sticks to me. One morning, very early, before the sun was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepyhead, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed.
we're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for sticking with us there. Well, the Arts in Wayne at the Arts Council of Wayne County offering open mic night. That's on April 14th, right? What about April 7th? Does that not count? April 7th is Kiss the Pig.
Kiss the Pig.
I'm sorry. That's going on now, all the way through April 8th. April 7th is Available Properties Open House at the Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation office, 219 North John Street. But on April something, I got it right here, April 14th is open mic night. Musicians and singers and spoken word performers, creative thinkers. They want to hear from you. It's free and it's open to everyone. You can go to www. Of course, everybody knows that, but I just like saying www.artsinwayne.org. It's artsinwayne.org to get more information about that, or you can call at 736-3300, 736-3300. Not Nero. That's another number somewhere. He fiddled, he did, while Rome burned, but that's beside the point. It's 736-00, okay? And looks like the Mighty Saints of Soul kicking off Center Street Jam April 21st. April 21st, the Center Street Jam kicks off in Goldsboro, and this will be at the same place I had it last time.
And where would that be at, Wayne?
Well, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, at the John Street parking lot. John Street parking lot, right behind the Oddfellows building, right across the street from Torero's.
Oh.
Okay, if you walk almost all the way through the parking lot, you'll be in the middle of Center Street. Center Street. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So there's that. What do you have there, young lady?
Steel Memorial Library is got some new hours starting April 1st. They will begin on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, opening from 9 to 6. Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 8, and Saturdays from 10 to 3.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Well, let's see. We have First Friday's coming up. That will be the same night that the April Fool's Follies will be at the Paramount, but the First Friday at the Arts Council starts at 5 p.m. So you can go spend a couple of hours and then head over to the Paramount.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, the Kiss the Pig contest running all the way from March 8th to April 8th, sponsored by the Arts Council and DGDC and a bunch of other people. That benefits the Boys and Girls Clubs of North Carolina, of Goldsboro. Boys and Girls Club of Goldsboro. Let's see what else we have. More stuff. Yeah, but I'll save some of this stuff for tomorrow. How's that?
That sounds good.
You ready?
What about your trivia?
Oh, yeah, the trivia question. Did I ask? I didn't ask a trivia
No.
question, did I? Okay, here's a trivia question. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do something a little different. Since we're almost out of time, I will ask a trivia question, and you think about it overnight. It's not that hard. And I want you to tell
What
you
are you looking?
Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's the question. I'll give you the answer tomorrow. Who portrayed, this is the movies now, movies, and the category is vampires. Movies. Who portrayed Marvel's vampire hunter Blade in 3 movies from 98 to 04? Who was Blade? Who portrayed the character Blade in 3 movies? Vampire Hunter. 3 movies, 98 to 04. Okay? Operators are standing by. Now we'll do this again tomorrow. Hope you're able to join us at that time anyway, right?
Yep.
7 o'clock, noon, and 5:30 p.m. I'll give you the answer to the trivia question tomorrow since we ran out of time. Have a fine day. Today, Tuesday, and that means tomorrow is another day. Join us on this other day, tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, and we'll be right here. Hope you're right there. And until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.